Let's see if this is better. Okay, how's that? All right, we got it. There we go. Okay, so I'll go over it all again. 10 minutes kind of wasted there. I was going over electroquasatic human body communication. The interbody coupling and electroquasatic human body communication theory and analysis of security and interference properties. Interbody and interbody signal flow in electroquasatic HBC. I'll go over this one again. So, how you guys doing? Good to go, eh? Hey, beloved, I was thinking it was you that introduced us to Sabrina Wallace, was it not? I can't remember. I was trying to think of that, of who did that. Yeah, just a dry run, Scotty. That's what I mean. It'll be a short stream, right? Oh, I got another YouTube strike. They took down. They took me down for saying, for playing My Little Bunny Foo Foo. You remember that one? Yeah, playing Little Bunny Foo Foo got me struck. Let's see, where are we here? Copyright notice. Yep, Little Bunny Foo Foo here. The content used was Little Bunny Foo Foo uh, camp song and Scratch Garden. Hmm. Removal request issued by Scratch Garden. So it wasn't Little Bunny Foo Foo that struck us. It was Scratch Garden. Uh, just wanted to say that. No, no, no. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Scotty. It was Scratch Garden. Took me down. I don't know who Scratch Garden was, but apparently they're mad about me using Little Bunny Foo Foo. It wasn't the actual bunny. No bunnies were harmed in the making of this show. So, but as I was describing for 10 minutes, you guys didn't hear. I was describing interquasatic, trying to get a feel for it here, right? So we have a signal flow for interbody electroquasatic human communication here on the left, um, which consists of a transmitter grounded and a receiver grounded. Interesting. They have what looks like a ground going here from the body, and they have the signal going actually through the ground through the human body. When they work it up to an attack, they have an antenna on a device, standard attacking device, phone, CP, whatever, usually a phone, mobile device. And they have a weak capacitive coupling, which doesn't allow them to do as much damage or attacking as they want. It's a real problem. They use the same path through the ground and through the body. But over here on the far left, we have strong capacitive coupling between ESQ HBC user and attacker. They're analyzing leakage and interbody HBC. So what they have basically is a ground receiver, right? This is the attacker here on the left, or sorry, on the right, and this is the victim here on the left. So what we're having now is basically body to body coupling with an attack. Now, is this disease transmission? Is that what that is? Bunny protected you. So is this how they're going to transmit new diseases in the future? I don't know. Here's two diagrams showing what's going on in these two figures here. D and E are explaining what's in B and C. So here in D, they have the mathematical equations for it. But here's a simplified circuit model for interbody ESQ HBC. So that's just describing an attack done by VZ. Here's the ground again. Here's the circuit they're using, which is up at the top here, this weak capacitive coupling, signified by the zigzags, which mean a circuit. And of course, this here is ground. And over here they have the device. But over here they just have the attack device, the human body, and through the human body, they're attacking another human body. Now, is that what it seems to be to you guys? Again, I wish somebody in the industry would come forward and talk to us, but they seem to disappear. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, right, Dean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what disease transmission is going to be. It sounds appropriate. Yeah. Right? Sip. Yeah, let me take a sip here. It's pretty disturbing. Because they're not describing something good here. They're describing an attacker and a victim. Hard to tell? Well, yeah, there is the other component. There is the electronic component that they use. But in all cases, it seems that before the signal gets to, they're showing the red line here. Let's focus in on it. You know, let's go in closer. Oh, no, too close. But yeah, they're showing us. Hold on, right here. Here's the red line that they're after. The strong capacitive coupling. That's the link between the attack device here and the person, right? That's what they're showing us here. A standard attack device. So what they're doing is they're replacing the standard attack device because that's gone. You don't see it anymore with the attacker. So can they program our bodies to attack each other? Yep, we are, Jackie. Exactly. Hi, Woo Riders. Good to see you. Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a W band on steroids, Jackie. There is an advert. So if we drink scotch, they won't be able to do this to us. Is that true, beloved? Oh, it sounds great. Awesome. Okay, so everyone hit the liquor store and stay drunk forever. I don't know that that's a solution. It could work. I don't know. I don't think so, though. It's definitely not a good thing. No, no, it's not. The problem with that is let me go to a different document here. This is the M Wave document. Very good document. But what it highlights in this portion here, this is cellular radiation power output. Okay, power density in watts per centimeter squared. Okay, and you see here on the right this outlined area. Okay, guideline for various countries. Well, on the right really are the countries that use the highest levels. Okay, and this is, it's hard to read, but Canada, Germany, Japan, New Zealand, USA, those are on the top tier here of power density in watts per square centimeter. China, let's see, where was China? China is somewhere down here. It's a hard chart to read at the moment. Let's see if we can. No, don't do that. Where is China? Do do do. Japan's up there. There's China right there on this lower level down here. So yeah, even China doesn't irradiate their people as much as. Yeah, lots of documents out there. Yeah, it's just not. You got to broadcast there, Jackie. That's the thing. We have to broadcast this information. Hopefully, it'll have some impact. You know. Yeah, there's always more than we're informed of, right, Dean? The one PDF managed to download. Oh, there's lots. Yeah, there is lots. I've got 20, I think. Exactly, Jackie. The further they get along with this technology, the more control they'll absolutely have. Hi, Dragon Sage. Good to see you. And they've already got the system set up, so they've got a lot of it set up anyways. Not all of it that they want, because they haven't. Your thoughts are still your own, so no problem. If you if any of you do post comment, please post your channel. I don't know if I'm even sub to you, Jackie. I think I am, but check. Mod you up. Your channel there. I am not. Okay. And we'll post your channel and everybody can sub to you. Yeah. For all creators, please do post your channels. Hi, Alfred. Nice to see you again. I don't think you're modded up either. Haven't seen you in a while, Alfred. Oh, neither is Dean. Hold on. Where'd you go there, Alfred? There you are. Good to see you again. You deleted all your videos, over 1,000. I might need a reset too, Jackie. I think sometimes that's a good thing to do. This info can get taxing. Yeah, it can, Scotty. But you know, the more we talk about it, the easier it is for us to talk about. So that's what I hope we can do. You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had that conversation many times. You know, if we don't pay attention to it, we won't manifest it. But I don't know. I always found that in past history, sticking your head in the sand just usually got it chopped off. Making movies, hardly on YouTube lately. Okay, awesome. If you have any content you'd like us to look at or anything offered, please post it. Yeah, let me check you, Dragon Sage. I don't know if I've subbed you up either. Yeah, I am. Again, post your channels in chat if you are creating content. Hey, Morgan. Good to see you. Dearest Link. What's that, Scotty? Hi, Sharon. Nice to meet you. This is just a kind of an informal chat. I was going over some documents I've discovered on interbody communication. Um, it's a little much for a lot of people, but I like to talk about it because it gets it out there. Hi, Pamela Jean. What do you guys post? Okay, awesome. What's a blog spot? I've never seen that before, Pamela Jean. Let's see what that is. A blog spot. What's YouTube? Hold on. Oh, yeah. There we go, beloved. I'm not sub to you. I hope you start making some content. I don't see any. What's this? Blog spot. Oh, I won't be doing that. That's pretty cool, though. Let's see what we got here. Alien abduction effects. At this blog, I have proven alien abductions occur. Aliens lay the ... Hmm. This is your blog spot? Dean link. What? Use full sentences, Scotty. All right. It's going to be a short one. So, yeah, it's nice to meet you, Sharon and Jax. Google this to know. Yep, exactly. That's a good thing to. Yep. I always forget the number, right? The 802.156. I always think it's 102 or something. I don't know. It's an old vlog channel. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Oh, there's something from Alfred. What do you got there? Fun entertainment? Okay. Just dropped off, had to link up, and it put me in a log mode. I'm going for the record most subscribers with no videos on your channel. Okay. TX Maggie dude. What's that? Post that. I don't know what that is, Dragon Sage. TX Maggie dude. How come I've never heard? Oh, to help out with graphics. Okay. Gotcha. You got some lag? I'll put up the invite. I'm going to stay up for maybe another half hour. Again, I'll let you up if I know you and I like you. That's that's the rules. I always worry about people that have like completely open chat. You know, this is an open chat for anybody. You're taking your risk there. Hi, off the hook. Good to see you. I prefer to have a little more control, you know, and just letting anybody up. Yeah, Dean. Let me hold on. Let me share a few documents with you then. If you're having trouble finding stuff, and Jackie, if you want to post any documents in chat, that would be just fine. I like this one, WBAN, Human Body Communication. This one, you can't read the whole thing, but you know, it's got enough in it. You have to be part of an institution um, to actually have the full document. See, there we go. This doc access to this document requires a subscription, and you have to be part of an institution, right? Um, Whether you're an academic or practitioner or a student, IEEE offers a range of individual and institutional subscription options that can meet your needs. So you can't see the whole thing, but yeah, this part just always kills me. Electrical signals can easily propagate through the human body, which makes HBC possible. You know, that's it really says it all there. You know, and they've already deployed. Let's see, where was we? Where were we? Where are we? Wireless data communications based on RF using Bluetooth, Zigbee, and ANT have already been developed and implemented successfully. You know, ugh, kill these people for what they're doing. They've been doing it for a long time. That's a really good one. You being institutionalized? Yeah, I'll post a few for you there, Dean. Hold on. We get another one. Yeah, once you learn the terms, HBC, W band, this electroquasatic coupling is fantastic stuff. Let's see, human body, W band. Yeah, let's go. Let's give you the electroquasatic because that's a really good one. That describes how they can attack you, right? Because it's all about attacking. And tell me as if you can open those too, Dean, because some of this information might be limited from your country. I'm not sure. Yeah, right, Dragon Sage? Tasered. Watching old Superfly. You're an adept apprentice. I won't tell anyone. Hi, DeFreak. Good to see you. Been a while. No problem. Let me get a couple more for you. Let's see. Takes a while there at the bottom of my bookmarks. Oh, yeah. Beam steering. Here's a good one. Just for the name of it, you know. But once you start reading this, you'll understand what it's about. You guys hear there was an earthquake out in California today? 5 or 6 on the Richter scale. Well, there's fire? Oh, wow. 100 miles away. That's pretty good. So, yeah, Corona, a routing system for nano networks. I have a cool one on swarm technology, which isn't working out as well as they had hoped. So they do have some successes, but they have a lot of success, but they do have some failures as well. Gene encoding, there we go. That's a good one. Now, this is just a link describing the paper. Is this the actual paper? Yeah, I think this is. Hi, Spite You. Good to see ya. A lot of people coming around that haven't been around in a while. Let's see what else we got. It's good. That's gene encoding or DNA origami for mammalian cell expression. We have gene resurfacing, human body, animals, challenges. Oh, challenges in a wireless body. Yeah, that's a good one. This outlines the nodes and sensors in the human body. Oops. This is a really good one. Down, is it this one? No, not this one. This one's pretty good though. This one has some cool graphics, kind of explaining how the W band works. This one's pretty good too. Hey, Morgan. See ya.
Oh, hey, Max.
Go paste that one. Let's see what else is good here. Yeah, Jackie, if you have any documents you want to post them up. You know, this is what this is for, sharing information, because we can take these images and documents and share them on other platforms, and hopefully get people aware that they're being used. Particle swarm technology. There we go. Particle swarm optimization for interference mitigation of wireless body area network, systematic review. It didn't work out as well as they hoped, but it does show that they're using your body for this purpose. What you got there off the hook? Someone could write code to hack WBAN to make people that are affected to funny walk like Monty. Oh yeah, easily, probably Dragon Sage. Like I try to show in the documents I'm researching, they're working on gene resurfacing. You know, they're, I don't know, I haven't done the search into what they've interacted with the mind with this W band technology. It it could be quite horrifying once you get into it. So how are you doing tonight, Morgan?
Good, actually. Yeah, I had found an article or a post on Trudeau, just his wife just berating him and him sounding like an utter child and just being totally immature. So I didn't know, like, I didn't know if you wanted. Like, I just thought it might make you happy. I mean, I brought it over. You're not to play it or anything. I mean, but yeah, it made me smile. It made me smile.
Is it news? Is it like on the news or an open?
It was presented in a news format, but I don't think it was news. But I mean, it seemed like it. It seemed like it might have been like Australian or something.
I should be able to show it. Sure.
All right. I mean, I put it in the private chat. I mean, and don't worry about the other things. It doesn't seem to be a problem at the moment. But anyway, not that you're really what, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Let's see what we've got here.
Explosive moment in the.
Oh, okay.
Footage captures a heated off-camera interaction between Sophie Gregoire Trudeau and her husband Justin. Amid harshly whispered rebukes, Sophie voices urgent warnings over Justin's conduct, desperately trying to steer the future prime minister toward responsibility. Her extraordinary scolding exposes deep fractures stemming from Justin's recklessness. We're granted rare fly-on-the-wall access as Sophie laments Justin's immaturity despite fatherhood. Tense exchange highlights profound concerns over Justin's judgment and self-absorption. This unfiltered slice of Trudeau family turmoil offers Canadians an intimate understanding of forces shaping the man now governing our nation. What emerges is a vivid portrait of Justin's character as it hardened into an arrogant disregard for standards expected of leaders. We witnessed the unheeded alarms that could have produced a more judicious prime minister if only Justin had listened. The leaked video is a political bombshell packed with dramatic revelations about power, accountability, and roads not taken. Welcome back to Street Politics Canada. Before we get into today's video, take a quick second to follow our Facebook page where we post multiple times every day reporting straight facts on Trudeau's disappointments. We will leave you the link below. Click the follow button so you don't miss our next viral post destroying Trudeau. A newly leaked video provides a revealing glimpse into the failed dynamics of Justin Trudeau's marriage with Sophie Gregoire Trudeau. In the footage,
Yeah, I think once she started realizing what she got into,
Mm-hmm.
because he hid it for a long time, his being a little lapdog, and
Yes.
for Klaus, yeah, his predilections for young people and stuff
Yes.
like that
Yes.
seem to be implemented, or I would say involved his separation from his wife.
Certainly does.
Yeah, as soon as he took some pretty big deals and started making some really big money, she went away. Now she's starting up a CBD company.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. I think it's because it's guaranteed money if you have the money to invest in the first place. Yeah, I think it's one of those types of things. And with him, I just know that when you do business with people at that level of the world, that is evil, they like to have videotapes of you at different parties. I've heard, and they're compromising videos. So I mean, I figure, he's the same as the rest of them. They've got him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's totally beholden.
But it seems to me, from what I've seen in this video, this one right here, what we're going to see, that he did it to himself before he met up with any bad influence, like for huge money things. He comes across as corruptible because of his arrogance. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Frustrated Sophie chastises Trudeau's frivolous nature and urges him to become more serious and grounded. However, her pleas seemingly fell on deaf ears, foreshadowing greater leadership failures to come. The video spotlights Sophie's attempts to steer the immature husband onto a more responsible path, criticizing his hedonistic partying and playboy antics. You're a grown-up now, you have children. Sophie reminds him, trying to spark self-awareness in him to start behaving with maturity befitting a husband and future leader. However, Trudeau appears unable or unwilling to heed her warnings, instead doubling down on the flaky playboy persona that defined his early adulthood. This lack of judiciousness and
If you're over 55 and live in Ontario, listen up. This month, we're looking for 300 people in Ontario who worry about falls or medical emergencies to get this new emergency alert smartwatch for free.
Rather than
specifically designed for seniors who want to feel safe and protected at all times while living active, independent lifestyles.
And leader.
If that's you, answer 6 short questions to see if you qualify to get this emergency alert smartwatch for free.
The personage of being of its character rather than
sobriety.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, please go ahead. I was going to say it rather.
Alarmed Sophie, who likely recognized that Trudeau's entitled mentality rendered him unfit for high office.
I was put on this planet to do this. I fight and I win.
And you know what? That seems to hold true. He fully believes in climate change. He really, really believes that. And some people have said.
It sounds like he's almost talking like his manifest destiny. Like God's handed him that sword of Columbia for him to hold out in front of him.
He is God's hand on earth. You know?
Yeah, I think he believes that. Max.
I do too. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. That's what I'm good at. You're not good at anything.
Unfortunately, her Prussian concerns were validated after he became prime minister. Trudeau's flippant feminism, frequent ethical lapses, and arrogant sense of entitlement have degraded the dignified office he holds. Sophie clearly understood early on that Trudeau's childishness would jeopardize responsible governance. The video reveals Sophie's futile efforts to instill discipline in Trudeau through blunt, tough love. She demanded tangible signs of increased maturity, like him spending less time at bars and more time parenting. But he seemingly brushed off her grievances, prioritizing self-indulgence over character growth. Years later, the same nonchalant disregard for standards continues to define Trudeau's leadership. He violates ethics rules with impunity, never acknowledging wrongdoing or accepting accountability. Trudeau's lifelong disdain for principles now corrodes public trust. Sophie clearly grasped that Trudeau required strong guidance to overcome his deep-rooted immaturity. However, he chafed at her attempts to provide that direction, foretelling habits of ignoring criticism that define his prime ministership. He still shuts out voices urging course correction, surrounding himself with fawning admirers.
Criminal!
We will continue to work with people at the provinces.
Right. What are his personal politics, or where is his individual integrity? We never even seen it. We don't know the man.
Dirty cockroach! Dirty
Oh, that must be Hamilton.
Yeah.
There he is, dirty cockroach. He's right in there.
He gets
That cockroach goes to more than one place, goes to more than one protest. That cockroach, it catches on.
He just tried to have a town hall meeting at my city, and that's what it was like. He can't go anywhere right now.
Oh, no.
Without him being called out. He's so corrupt. Like he's passed by on 3 scandals. Now he's up on his 4th. Well, yeah.
His attitude toward the people of Canada during these things has been so adversarial that it breaks a certain relationship that has to be there between your premier and your people, that especially in a Canadian sense, that I think, and I'm going to say it, that goes right back to the Queen, and people thinking, well, that's Mum, that's the Queen. I felt there always was that, at least somewhat of a connection to something good, and he took that away from us.
Oh, they have to pledge their allegiance to the Queen, or to the throne. That's part of the ceremony of him becoming prime minister, But his arrogance worries me.
Well, yes, indeed.
Because he's outright said he doesn't care what the Canadian people think he's doing, or he's doing what's supposed to be done, or what he should be doing.
Yeah, exactly. Same attitude as he had there with his wife. Whatever idea he's got in his mind, which we all know, there's entities and people, that are much more influential for many various reasons, and the power they wield, and the influence they hold. For how old is he now? Like a 40-year-old politician. That's a long time for people to build up, favors and things that you owe other people, and a lot of different things.
Actually, he's worse than Kamala DeFreak. We've already got Bill C-60 in place, which is basically internet pre-crime. Now our Michelle Rempel, one of our MPs, came forward with new internet protections, they call it, right? Okay, and then they all a few things that you're not supposed to worry about, but let's focus on all the children. Let's focus on the children. So they're trying to. I'm going to take a look at what they're doing, but they're trying to slip in more internet rules and regulations, and make it applicable under the law. Basically, hurt feelings. Is what I'm getting from it. Is they're looking to make, if you hurt somebody's feelings, which they kind of already have in Bill C-60, but they're looking to codify this.
Right.
Yeah, if what you say could cause somebody, I forget the wording of the law, but distress, harm, or
it's broad. It's very right. The definition of what it encompasses, right? Yeah. You're left here with, I can hear it even in your voice where you're saying more. It's so broad. It can encompass anybody feeling as though they're hurt. It's like, I feel slighted by what was said, or I'm intimidated by what they said. And it's exactly, it has too broad of a definition. I watched a little bit on this as well. And I mean, it seemed like the entire bill, which is going for its third hearing, the one where it passes, because it's gone through its first and second hearing. And now it's coming up, I think, in a week or two, Max. Oh, it passed already?
No, they will pass it.
Yeah, they will. Okay, yeah, and they,
there's almost no opposition.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a lawsuit. The only thing I think in place is this woman's lawsuit, because she realizes, look, these definitions and these laws, they're too, the parameters are too broad. It doesn't specifically address anything other than, and that's the whole thing. I noticed that about Canadian laws. They never are specific.
No. Okay, let's continue with this and see what kind of a shill Trudeau is. Yeah, he was a drama teacher in high school high school. And there was possibly some improprieties there as well.
Dirty cockroach!
You know how long you held up people picking up bags? I've been waiting in line down the road for 30 minutes while you've been here soaking up the race. Excuse me. You're not getting my vote. This is a free country.
Hey there, how you doing? Shaking your hand, boy. You're a fucking piece of shit, man. You fucked up the entire country.
The leaked footage represents a microcosm of Trudeau's broader failings. Sophie begging him to take family life seriously echoes citizens pleading for him to take governing seriously. In both roles, husband and prime minister, his self-absorption produces disregard and disappointment. Right. Sophie's tough love failed to spark introspection and growth due to his stubborn arrogance. Unless that changes soon, Canada faces the consequences of Prime Minister Trudeau's perpetual juvenility for years to come. After Trudeau disregarded Sophie's words, instead retaining the arrogant mentality now fueling widespread public anger. His refusal to reform has made him a magnet for heckling and harassment from furious Canadians. The insults and attacks Trudeau frequently endures, while unacceptable, reflects citizens' sheer frustration with his broken pledges and haughty hypocrisy. Had he adopted even a modicum of humility and self-restraint after Sophie's interventions, he may have avoided stoking such fierce public disillusionment.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you and your globalist counterparts. You're scumbags. You're an absolute scumbag. It's not my challenge. I'm a volunteer trying to help.
Our word is he gets a daily or weekly briefing from the WEF. They regularly send out communiques to world leaders.
Yes. He's in the pocket of the world. Yeah.
It's not Klaus Schwab. Well, it's still Klaus Schwab, just like it was, the
globalists.
Yeah.
Someone saved their home.
Sir, we've been filling sandbags as well.
Yeah, okay, and you know why you're here? While you're here, nobody can pick up. While you're here, no one can pick up sand. I don't know that, sir. I'm sorry. Well, why don't you make yourself aware?
Are you over 45 and
get out of here?
Yeah, like nobody can pick up sandbags while you're here.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
To block the flood.
Oh, yeah, volume.
Justin! Fuck you! You're a piece of criminal! You're a criminal! You need to be arrested!
However, he stubbornly persisted in his self-centered approach, disregarding principles of integrity, ethics, and accountability. Now, Trudeau is reaping
when have you ever heard Canadians like
the very values his ex-wife urged him to embrace. The barrage of criticism and denunciations he faces, though inappropriate, represent the public.
Yeah, we're usually so polite.
Yep.
But yeah, if I saw him on the street, I'd say, fuck you.
Public's boiling over after years of his virtue signaling scandals and dismissiveness. He had every chance to
Oh yeah, the Coots Paradise guys. The trucker strike thing is still going on in Canada, and there's two guys from Coots Paradise looking at facing around 2.5 years each. One's for a weapons charge because he had weapons at home that he didn't even bring to the strike. And the other one, I forget what it is, but they're stupid charges. It's freaking ridiculous.
To avoid the consequences, but still managed to dig deeper into being heckled. Sophie tried giving Trudeau the perspective he desperately lacked. She recognized that power requires soberness, discipline, and self-control. But Trudeau, in his sheltered privilege, failed to grasp that flouting rules and standards would incur consequences. Now stripped of credibility, his platitudes ring hollow while Canadians vent their disgust. The heckling reflects a social contract in tatters after years of his broken promises and lectures. He claimed lofty ideals but governed with hypocrisy. Canadians granted him the benefit of the doubt, which he squandered. The resulting disillusionment curdled into the angrily vocal reproaches he now encounters.
Is there?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You fucking piece of shit! Fucking pedophile! Fuck you!
You know, and it does take a lot to get Canadians mad. We don't get mad at, you know, just stupid stuff. This guy's screwing us over big time.
That's not the UK. Like, for some reason, I don't think they, like, I mean, I don't know if I hear them doing this in the UK. I think they'd come after them, the police. Like,
yeah, in the UK, you can't even argue with a cop now, or insult a cop, or yell at a cop. I guess they're so sensitive now that you can't even yell at them.
Yeah.
But no, it's usually mass. It's a mass of people. It's not usually one guy. It's like everybody from every direction.
How do you like your bad club now, you fucking goof? Fuck you, Trudeau! Fuck Trudeau! Fuck Trudeau! Fuck Trudeau!
Oh.
You can take my jab up your ass!
Trudeau alone is accountable for this situation. The writing was on the wall as Sophie warned him to shape up long ago. But this ever self-assured ignored the signs and doubled down on the immature instincts that often land him in hot water. The chickens have come home to roost as a Canadian public with shattered trust in his leadership makes itself heard. The consequences of his failure to listen and change course when he had the chance are now inescapable. No security or spin can erase the damage from years of accumulated broken faith, leaving him besieged by those he was elected to serve. Perhaps some long overdue self-examination and course correction could begin restoring his tattered credibility. He'll be wise to finally heed voices urging maturity, even belatedly. The backlash he faces stems from the flawed leader Canadians see because Trudeau never chose to become anything greater despite Sophie's efforts. The ball has always been in his court. She desperately pleaded with him to grow up and take family life seriously to no avail. This unfiltered exchange exposes deep fractures in the Trudeau marriage stemming from his hedonistic mindset. Sophie's futile efforts to reform her flawed husband foreshadow his subsequent disregard for standards and accountability as Prime Minister. The leaked video offers Canadians rare insight into the forces that shaped the man now leading our nation, and the warning signs that went unheeded. Well, that's all for now. Do you think Trudeau will listen to Canadians after he dismissed advice from his own wife? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't, please subscribe and leave a like for this video.
That was a good video.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with hell no, he's not gonna listen to the people if he ain't gonna listen to his own damn wife.
No, he's already said he won't listen to the people. He doesn't care what the Canadian people say.
No, wants to sound like his dad. Just watch me. Just watch me. Just watch me. He's not his dad.
Yeah. The only problem is these globalists, they may have an ace up their sleeve, which is 5G. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
Because they do have these control systems in place now.
Yeah.
where most of
Yes.
humanity is pretty much surrounded by it.
Yeah.
And if they don't
That's why
surround
they're so catchy.
by it on land, they can fly it over you. So
Yep.
So much of Canada is right by the border. It's not like that hard, like for them to, where the people are. It's like they're either on the farms, or then they're, then they're all by the border in the cities.
yeah.
So
Yeah, all of our radars along the border as well.
Yeah.
Integrated with yours. It's all one big system, pretty much.
Yeah.
At this point. So yeah, the only people running around taking down the cell towers. That's just a small part of it.
Oh, minuscule.
Yeah.
Minuscule.
You've got to take down the 5G towers. You've got to, every Bluetooth device out there would have to be taken out. Every ANT, Zigbee, I don't even know what those systems are. They're earlier systems than Bluetooth. So
I watched a movie too about it, about where the systems are, they can get through, like the entity, they can get through from another frequency or dimension. And I was like, and then it was like, yeah, they're from the afterlife and they can get through. And I was like, oh wow, that's so plausible.
Maybe, yeah.
Like if that's how it works at the time, where it's like, well, what happens is everything leaks together, and you either ascend or you drown. You know what I mean? Like,
it could be like that. I hope not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like it from what I read, or if I want to take out gnosis or whatever. I mean, it seems to be that kind of a thing, right? Where most people get caught in the flood of whatever it is, and a few people make it out, but I can be wrong.
Yeah, he's not he is very unliked at the moment.
Yeah.
His polling is dismal. I think he's in the barely double digits,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they see what he's about now.
Yeah.
He's clearly about tyranny and enslaving everyone to the fullest.
Yeah. Now he's the NDP cacked out on him, but the Bloc Québécois is now backing him up.
Oh, I believe it. Totally and utterly believe it.
Yeah, they're a banking, basically industry over there.
Yeah, and that's where they get their power too, right? I think it's through the CIBC. Yeah, and the bank. Yeah, in Montreal, Bank of Montreal. Yeah,
Bank of Montreal. Yeah.
It's really that's what I mean. Without having to squeeze my brain, Mac. You know what I mean? It's like being Canadian. I just let my brain do the work, right? And it's like, there you go, Morgan. I have the answer. You already know it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's it's what it is.
Yeah. So we know the banking comes from there, so a large portion of it. So they're going to stay on board with all that's going on. So yeah, as soon as one party said, I'm mad at you, the other party stepped up and said, yep, we'll back you. Yeah. So he'll stay in for another, a year. Another year.
That's what I thought too, about a year. And then.
But, even in a year, our next politician isn't going to do anything about immigration. He's not going to do anything about the surveillance. Same thing as that's happening down in the States. They won't do anything about the immigration. They'll pretend to stop it, but oh geez, it just got through on this other place,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How convenient for them.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing. They would but you're right. They would put the money toward let's fix the thing over here. It's like make more avenues of entry where they can get where it's not causing a pressure point in one area where the media can go and check it out. You got it right. Yeah, you understood exactly what I meant. Yeah,
they've been doing that with they have Eagle Pass, and then there's other places in California, where they can go to, and they just bus them over there or fly them over there, and they come through California instead of going through Texas.
Exactly.
You know?
It's like, all the Republicans have to do is that, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, and that wasn't working, so they just started flying them right in from like Europe and Africa.
Right.
You know, just straight in. There you go.
Yeah, as the means to an end.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So neither any government that comes in, you won't see them do anything about the surveillance, and you won't see them do anything about the immigration, guaranteed.
Yeah, because I mean,
they'll give you pittance of other things. They'll give you cheaper food, gas. They'll give you stuff, right? But that's just to hold you off until they can. And this is the worst part of it, until they can get their mind control devices in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got about another 5 minutes, and I got to cut it off.
Yeah, right on. Get people focused on one thing or the other, and then divide them, you know, over the gun control or this or that, whatever.
Yeah, I want some of these electronics experts and smart people to come out and start understanding, you know, and start explaining to people what's going on with us, what's going on with these systems, and any way we can, you know, things we can do.
Right.
I hope we find some solutions to it.
Did you see that video I sent you, Max?
Which one? No.
It's the most recent one in our Google chat. It's some guy talking about the same stuff that other woman talks about. For some reason, I forgot her damn name.
Sabrina Wallace?
Sabrina, yes. Sabrina likes him. So she, you know, she says he's okay. He knows what he's talking about.
Is he on YouTube? Or is he only on TikTok?
He's on TikTok for sure. And that's the video that I sent you, a TikTok
Can you post that in chat for us?
Oh, gosh. While I'm here,
let me see.
I'll probably get kicked out and have to come back in, but you're going to end it soon. So, oh, wait. I can use the computer. My husband's not. Yeah, no, I can't. It's on TikTok. I guess I can. I can do it from Max's chat. Okay, I got it. Just give me a minute. I had to argue with myself first and then figure it out. Okay, I am heading to our chat. And the link. Yeah, you should be able to play it in there. And then I'll put it in the YouTube live chat. And you can grab it there because I'm on the computer and I'm not in here on the computer.
Okay.
So I'll put it there.
Yep, that's what I
do. Grab it from there. And it is there as of right now.
Right on. Your Integrity Sigma female?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Right on.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Whoa. Damn cord tried to grab my tablet, Mike. What the hell?
Okay, following him now.
Authors, they're like Yulee and Lin and all those names I can't say. But as you see, it says College of Electronics and Information Engineering, School of Engineering, Center for Autonomous and Cyber Physical Systems, School of Electronic Information and Electrical Engineering. So, yeah, pretty credible stuff. Abstract. In recent years, molecular communication and Internet of Things, sorry I have to censor from this, are studied intensively for potential biomedical applications inside the human body. However, the communication through the human body, which could exchange data between the IONTs and the outside human body, is seldomly studied. It is known that the neural system can send signals and receive feedback between the inside body and the outside body. Based on that, this paper proposes a novel concept that people can utilize and modify the existing neural system to transmit signals from the IONTs to the outside. The beep machine sends signals via stimulating the nerve fiber by electrode. The signals propagate through nerves and generate surface electromyography signals, which can be used as information received by body surface receiver. The framework of the entire through-body communication system is presented, and each part of the framework is modeled. The communication performance is evaluated. The study will pave the way for the implementation of connecting the in-body IONTs with the outside networks. Get ready for self-censoring, but the advancement of beep technology in biology makes beep devices possible. Molecular communication becomes a hot research topic.
That's as high as it goes.
Connecting beep devices because it has several advantages in the aspects of size, biocompatibility, etc., compared with traditional electromagnetic communication. Beep devices are expected to connect by molecular communication, forming the Internet of Beep Things, which has various potential in vivo applications in the biomedical field. In vivo means inside the body. Although molecular communication and IONTs have been developed intensively for about 15 years, most works focus on the application within limited range, example, in vivo environment. How to establish an interface to transfer the data from implanted beep devices of the beep network to the outside is still a challenge. Okay, so right there, they're telling you what my video has been telling you. All right. Implanted devices, tiny ones.
Very tiny.
There are some preliminary investigations in literature, and the authors used the blood circulation system as the work environment of beep machines and use a smart probe fixed in the blood vessels.
Oh, because everybody has a MAC address to freak, and you can opt out if you're high enough level.
The probe can make use of allergens that cause allergic reactions on the skin surface or emits infrared or ultrasonic waves to transmit signals to the outside world. However, the authors did not give further detailed description about how to implement.
Chloe.
I'll show you guys that in a different video. Another mechanism was proposed in 3, which uses interactive display below the skin. The display consists of a large number of beeps under the skin. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah.
Nano.
The envisaged interface.
Market. Nano.
Mechanical pressure into a biochemical signal that can be recognized by the internal beep machine. It can also convert the biological signal into an optical signal and show it to the outside world. The mechanism needs highly complex external detection device with high sensitivity to measure received fluorescence. Keyword. In 4, the authors proposed an interface based on magnetic NPs. The principle is when the disposed beep machine detects the signal molecules by the molecular communication system, it can release magnetic particles. These magnetic NPs move and pass through the external coil, thereby changing the current in the external coil. One key problem of the scheme is how to reuse the magnetic particles, since it is impossible for beeps to load unlimited particles. Moreover, the impact of magnetic materials on the biological environment needs to be considered. Other proposals include making the use of sweat and using the quorum sensing mechanisms of bacteria, such as synthesis of the fluorescent protein. So, just a heads up on this article, all of the problems that were proposed in this article were solved, as of most of the research articles I read. So far, the problem of designing suitable interface between beep scale environment and outside macro world still remains an open research issue. Whereas we noticed that in the human body there already exists an excellent interface system between internal and external environment, that is the nervous system. With the nervous system, one can interact with the external environment anytime and anywhere. With the participation of the nervous system, human physiological activities can be divided into 3 main functions: sensory input, information integration, and motor output. Literally, they're trying to control us like robots, allegedly.
I don't know if it means that, the freak.
The complete process of interaction with the outside world is perceiving stimuli, information processing, and responding. Neurostimulation technique has already been used to treat disease. Inspired by this, the paper proposes a novel, which means new, concept that we can modify and utilize the neural system as a data transmission interface to transmit signals through human body from inside to outside. The main contributions of this paper are: 1. We propose a new concept that people can take the advantage of the nervous system as the interface between in vivo applications and external environment. The framework of the entire communication system is proposed. 2. Each part of the proposed framework is mathematically modeled. Okay, let's take a look at these. Check those out. Number 3, the error performance is evaluated and discussed. The rest of this paper is organized as follows. Section 2 introduces the preliminary knowledge of nervous system.
That it's sideways.
Section 3 gives the framework and the mathematical model of our proposed system. Then in Section 4, the stimulation results about the performance of our proposal system are presented, and finally in Section 5 summarizes the paper. I have just about enough time to learn about the nervous system with you guys. So, human nervous system can be divided into two main parts, the central and peripheral systems. The central nervous system contains brain and spinal cord. It is the main control center of the human body. The peripheral system is composed of all the nerves that branch off from the brain and spine and allows the central nervous system to communicate with the rest of the body. It builds a communication bridge between the control center and the execution system. The peripheral system can work in both two directions. The sensory, also called afferent division, is what picks up sensory stimuli and transfers the stimuli to the brain. The motor, also called efferent division, sends commands from the brain to the muscles and glands. The motor division is composed of two parts, the somatic, also called voluntary nervous system, and the autonomic nervous system, also called involuntary nervous system. Among them, the somatic nervous system rules the skeletal muscle movement and is the object of what we use in this paper. Now, did you hear that? Okay. Skeletal muscle movement, not good. I'm going to control my own skeleton, you know what I mean? Less than a minute, I'm going to try to get through this. No matter which part of the nervous system is composed of a large number of neurons, understanding the communication mechanism of neurons can help us make better use of neural communication. A neuron usually consists of three main parts shown in those figures. It is responsible for receiving the signal from the previous neuron and convey them to the cell body. It is the cell body that contains the nucleus and other organelles. It is responsible for conveying signals to the next neuron. Interesting. So that's all I have time really to go over with you. I'll leave the link to this in the comments. And just remember, people, if you can't find the link in the comments, you can literally type in the title of this and you'll be able to find it. So you guys have a good night and look out for more videos.
Yeah, incredible stuff they can do now.
Yeah. Now, you say you're following him, and he, on his last channel, he made it through, he got 6 videos up before they canceled him, and so he started this channel. So you're going to be following this motherfucker around like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll do
So
that.
keep your eyes open for you to lose the channel, and then
You
just
post that in chat.
Google his name in the search, and then you can find him again and find his next channel. It's probably just going to be the next number up. I think that one's 18. So the next one will probably be 19. I don't know why he calls himself Bird Turd. But she says he's highly intelligent, and somebody else was getting all pissy with him, and she had made a video and she was like, oh, he's just mad because you're smarter than him. But they took that video down, so I couldn't send it to you. But you can find her videos out there on TikTok too.
Yeah, I always show, they've got the graphene-based healthcare. I show like that's neural and muscle stimulation. There are other ones that there are systems that don't even need bleep tech, and those have been running for years and years. This is a huge problem. And,
and it doesn't matter who's president.
No,
this is still the agenda.
Yeah, because this is military. This is the Navy.
This is military, yes.
It's actually the Navy. last time I was talking with Lucky, hold on one second. He was doing some searches, and the Navy came up on his son monitors. If anybody's pinging his computer, the Navy came up, and then it switched to unknown, and he got a string of pings from unknown after that. I was talking about the Lily wave in the Navy. You mentioned the Navy, and apparently the algorithm just triggers that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, the Navy, they deal with water.
Well, they were the ones that introduced radar.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Spanish flu. All the sailors coming back with Spanish flu. Yeah. So.
Yep.
The Lily wave. You'll have to go outside of Google, Richard, but type in John C. Lilly, exactly like you spelled it, Lilly, and the Lily wave. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll have to go outside of Google because everything in Google now is pretty censored on the Lily wave.
Yeah. They're corrupting it as we speak.
Yeah. The Lily wave is a system. It's a basic. What you can basically boil it down to is a emotional feedback system that runs through the wiring in your house. So, since the 70s, they've been collecting and repeating back emotional states, and probably not good ones. So,
Rat bastards.
Yep. All right, guys, I got to shut it down. It's bedtime for Max.
Okay. Well, we'll see you this weekend, right?
Yep. Thanks for coming by.
Yes.
I had to test
Bye.
out, see if I was still running good. I had some audio problems in the beginning, so that was good.
You sound good, man. All right.
Us vampire, just to you again after your sleep.
All right. Yeah, I'll talk more about the Lily wave again, Richard.
Okay.
Good night, all. Much love.
Much love. Bye.
Have a good one.